All right, look at this weather.
Winston, can you go out and write a big BT in the snow for us down there? It just started, and it's fresh enough.
Come on, Winston.
Come on, Winston. Winston's going to go out and put a big BT in the snow.
Go do a snow angel.
Out there. Breaking news this morning, Judah Friedlander has requested asylum in Canada.
Judah Friedlander's here. More cow now, Marco.
That's why I'm wearing the red and white. That's why I'm wearing the red and white.
You get the cowbell, my friend. Good to see you.
Big thing on Netflix right now. How are you feeling about that?
Well, yeah, I have a stand-up special. It's more of a... It's really a feature-length stand-up performance film. I made it and then sold it to Netflix. It's called America is the Greatest Country in the United States.
That's right.
And it's all about, you know, I satirize American exceptionalism, you know, how America always thinks it's #1 at everything. And I poke some fun at Canada, too, but I'm really making fun of America.
How dare you, sir? How dare you?
Well, it's almost like, you know, America has a superiority complex. And sometimes Canada, I think, has a little bit of a inferiority complex that isn't justified. It's a great country, but you know, America is just so popular. You know, so and we're neighbors, so there's that rivalry that doesn't even need to exist. But you know, in this special, I hit all the big topics, you know, of the day, especially in America. You know, everything from mass incarceration to guns to health care to you know, the problems you guys don't really have so much of. And so it's about U.S. domestic and foreign policy and all the big human rights issues of the day. That's what I discuss.
It speaks to your intelligence to be able to satirize it, because isn't that the one, maybe the only safe place that's left to talk about these things in a room filled with who knows who and what side they're on?
Yeah, I think if you can add humor to serious things, that can, because I don't do things in a preachy way, but I like to just get people to think, you know. So I don't like to tell people what to think, but I'll sort of tell people what I think, or maybe let them figure out what I think, but get them to think.
What's the purpose of the special? You probably did this with intention. What do you want to see come out of this?
Well, I think that's a good point. For me, I'm a comedian, so it's laughter first.
Right.
And then to get people thinking about issues that they may normally not think about. Just like, you know, if we want to make progress in the world, you don't just need, let's say, you know, black people who are discriminated against. You don't need just black people. It's not just their problem, it's everyone's problem. Exactly. You know, if there's problems with discrimination or oppression against women, you need men speaking up too. Everyone's got to, we're a team. We're all brothers and sisters. Yeah. We got to fight for each other.
Everybody has to be part of the debate. And I think that's one of the big differences between now and the civil rights movement from the 60s and 70s, is that now all cultures, all people are getting together, whereas before it very much seemed like a black-white problem. But now people are saying, no, you know what? This is an American problem. This is a problem we all need to address.
Well, that's good. I still feel like it's a fight, you know, and just, you know, the issues that people are afraid to talk are often the issues that really should be talked about the most, you know. And when you start talking and listening, you know, that's when I think progress can hopefully happen.
That's how you come to find answers. And I mean, we can see the power of the people and things like social media with the Me Too movement. Since you've been on, can you believe everything that's amassed? And how many other people in Hollywood are shaking in their boots right now thinking, my gosh, is my name going to come up next? Yeah,
probably a lot are. And, you know, so far the people that have been, you know, outed, you know, it seems like there's a lot of evidence against them. So I'm glad it's happening.
And yesterday, hitting close to the stand-up tour is Louis C.K.
Yeah. I had never heard anything first or second hand, but I'm also not someone who knows anything about other comics' personal lives.
You're not an insider.
I'm kind of a loner and an outsider. So, but I first read something a year or two ago on Gawker. I read 2 articles, and it did not sound good. And now with the New York Times article and several different people and verified things, it sounds like there's a long history of crimes. So,
all right, camera 6 is yours. Judah Friedlander, Netflix, do the promo.
I'm supposed to tell people to watch? It's called America is the Greatest Country in the United States. It's 84 minutes. It's in black and white. I filmed it and directed it myself. It's a very low-budget, different kind of a project. And, you know, I think you'll dig it.
And we love having you. We dig you. Thank you so
Thanks
much,
for
Judah.
having me.
Thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it, man. All right. It is 7 o'clock. This is Breakfast Television.